Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Numbers with Nora. This is a math tutoring channel that helps you with all your math homework and needs. We're going to be doing another geometry video, and this video, again, is going to focus on oops, sorry about that spelling error, law of cosines and sines, and it's going to be just some practice problems that I got from another 2D, okay? So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first one, we're going to be doing areas of a triangle. For this one, they do have these formulas right here. Okay, highlighted right here. And mostly notice that these formulas, that big A right there is going to stand for area, okay? Because we're finding the area of our triangle. And I'll just connect that so I don't have to waste time. So that A stands for area, and this B, C, and A, those stands for sides, and then angles. And mostly what you're looking for right here is the side angle side property that I've talked about in my past geometry videos. All right, so let's look at this one, for example. Our area can be 1/2 B, side B, times side C, and then sine of our angle A. If you notice, that is the side angle side property. Same thing goes for the other ones as well. I have 1/2 A and C, and I include my angle B. Again, that's side angle side property. So with these formulas for area of a triangle, when it's not a right triangle, you're going to be looking at side angle side property, right? And so for the example one we have down here, it says use technology to find each of the trig ratios. All right. So when usually it says technology, that means we're going to be doing a lot of calculator work. Again, if you need help with calculator work on a scientific calculator, put something in the comments, and I have no problem making a video all about calculator work, but I'll just do A for right now to kind of explain it. And again, this is a computer calculator, so you might put it in your calculator a little bit differently, all right? So we're just doing 92 degrees, okay? Make sure your calculator is in degrees. So 92 degrees of tangent, right? So with this one, I have to put in 92 first. Go to trig here and put in tangent. And I'm going to get it equal to negative 28.6363. Okay, they rounded this one. All right, and you go on so forth and so on with the others, A, B, and C. All right. I don't really want to focus on calculated work on this video. I want to sit there and focus on more of long cosines. So again, this one is find the area of the triangle. We're going to use those formulas that I showed you up there. All right. Again, notice what I'm given is my side, my angle, and my side. All right. So to find the area, we put in this formula right here, okay? So my side right here, 12. Other side right here, 15. And then my angle, which sits there and makes my side angle side complete. I plug into that formula that I have right here. All right, I sit there and do the math, and just in case you're missing the step right here, because I like to sit there and solve it all the way down before I sit there and get to here. So I would do this multiplication first, and that would be 180 over 2 multiplied by sine of 110. Okay, sorry, that's kind of ugly writing right there. But I would sit there and put this into my calculator versus plugging and chugging this into your calculator, okay? And it also shows your work. So that would be the answer for that one. And then we have example 3 down here, or you want to sit there and solve the triangle to the nearest tenth. So for this one, we're just going to sit there and find P right now. So we are going to use law of sines. When it comes and they don't tell you whether to use law of cosine or law of sines, usually try to use your law of sines first because that's the easiest one to do. Again, in my other videos, I do have the formula for law of sines. All right. And just to remember, law of sines is when you put your side and the sine of your corresponding angle to that side, which is like sine of A, and that's equal to your other side, okay, whatever it is, because you just need two sides to sit there and deal with it, and that's B, and that's sine of B. Oops, sorry, forgot the N right here. So that's kind of the strategy that we're going to take. All right. So let's go define P. So I already know my corresponding angle. They give me angle P. So my corresponding side is going to be that little p. So again, I write P over sine that's corresponding with that, which is going to be 82. 82. And then I usually pick another side that's already given to me. Let's do Q. All right. So I'm giving angle Q. Corresponding side is 36. So I do little q. Oops, sorry. Because they give us little q. 36 over sine of 70. And when you sit there and do this, after you set it up, it just turns into pure algebra from here, okay? So we're going to sit there and use the butterfly method and cross multiply. So P times sine of 70, right? Those trig functions in those parentheses like stick together, okay? Kind of look at them as like one number. So, oops, my digital pen is acting up, sorry. And then I cross multiply again, 36 times sine of 82. Sine of 82. Oops. That's kind of messy. Let me make that a little bit neater. Sine of 82. Okay, so now I want to sit there and solve for my P. Because remember, we want to sit there and isolate our P and get it all by itself. This is back to algebra days. So to do that, since that P is being multiplied by that sine of 70, I'm going to divide both sides by that sine of 70. Okay. Divide both sides by that sine of 70. Oops, excuse me. Sine of 70. All right, so when we do that, that means that we can sit there and cross out these two because it's being multiplied. Those cancel out. And then I get my P variable all by itself, which is my goal. And then I have 36 times sine of 82 over sine of 70. Okay. Now from here, it just turns into calculator work, what we were doing before. Again, if you want to see calculator work, ask me for another video. I have no problem doing calculator work on the other video. But the answer for this one is going to be our variable p is going to be equal to 37.94. I believe they asked us to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, that's our tenth. Look next door. 5 or more, raise the score. 5 or less, let it rest. Okay, so we're safe to say that our answer is going to be 37.9. Okay, and that's what P is going to equal. And that seems like a reasonable answer. 0.9. All right, and I believe another one they did want us to sit there and find angle R. To find angle R, again, you can sit there and use law of sines again and set that up. Okay, by doing that, to find that, you can use law of cosines with here, the opposite one. I'll just set it up for you guys really fast. I would do 36 over sine of my angle Q, which is 70. Oops. And then my angle R, my corresponding, right? So 18 over sine of R. Okay. Now notice this time that my variable that I'm trying to find is within a trig function. So basically what you would do is you would have to use sine inverse to solve for this R. Again, if you cannot find the answer for this one, put a comment down. I have no problem commenting back to you and showing step by step and the answer for this one as well if you're trying to find angle R. All right. And then this last one as well, solve the triangle rounded to the nearest tenth. For this one, I'll sit there and write down the answers, but I want you guys to try to find it. Like I said, I want more comments. So comment and I will respond back. Promise. So they want you to find side C, angle B, and then also side B. All right. So you're going to use law of cosines. Also, think about how you would find the side B, all right, if it was not given to us. You would have to sit there and use the triangle theorem, add 38 plus 115, subtract that from 180. That's how you will find angle B, okay? And then you would use law of cosines to find the other sides. But just in case you get stuck and you want to sit there and see if you get to the right place, the answer to side C is going to be 36.8. And then the answer to side B is going to be 18.4. I have no clue why my Google pin is acting up. 18.4. Perfect. And then your angle B is going to be equal to 27. Okay, and that one is the one you use the triangle theorem for. All angles of a triangle should equal to 180. So sit there and try this one by yourself. Sit there and see if you get these answers. If not, like I said, just talk to me, guys, and I have no problem answering back to your comments and showing you step by step how to get to these answers. All right. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.